Welcome back to Weirdest World. Today, we're diving into one of the most unsettling theories ever proposed: simulation theory. And trust me, you'll want to stay until the very end, because I'm going to share a weird fact about this story that will make you question your own memories. Let's begin with a simple question. What if everything you know, your body, your thoughts, even the stars above, is part of a simulation? This isn't just science fiction. It's a serious hypothesis debated by philosophers, physicists, and tech billionaires. And it's gaining traction. In 380 BCE, Plato wrote The Republic, where he introduced the allegory of the cave. Prisoners chained in a cave mistake shadows on the wall for reality. When one escapes and sees the real world, he's blinded by truth. Plato's message? Reality might be an illusion. In ancient China, philosopher Zhuangzi asked, "Am I a man dreaming I'm a butterfly, or a butterfly dreaming I'm a man?" This wasn't just poetic, it was a philosophical challenge to the nature of consciousness. The Aztecs believed the world was a painted illusion created by gods. In Hinduism, the concept of Maya describes reality as a veil, an illusion hiding the true nature of existence. Even Gnostic Christianity, dating back to the 1st century CE, taught that the material world was a flawed creation by a lesser deity called the demiurge. The real world, they said, existed beyond this illusion. In 1641, René Descartes published Meditations on First Philosophy. He proposed the evil demon hypothesis. A powerful deceiver could be manipulating our senses, making us believe in a false reality. This was the precursor to the modern brain in a vat scenario. Descartes' famous line, "I think, therefore I am," was his attempt to find a foundation of truth in a potentially deceptive world. In 2003, Nick Bostrom, a philosopher at Oxford University, published Are You Living in a Computer Simulation? His argument was mathematical. If advanced civilizations can run simulations, and they choose to do so, then simulated realities would vastly outnumber base reality. Statistically, we're more likely to be simulated beings than real ones. This isn't just a thought experiment, it's a probabilistic claim backed by logic. Physicist James Gates discovered error-correcting codes in string theory equations, the same kind used in computer browsers. He said, "We have found something that looks like computer code embedded in the equations of physics." The double-slit experiment in quantum mechanics shows particles behaving differently when observed. It's as if reality only renders when someone's watching, just like a video game engine. The Planck length, the smallest measurable unit of space, suggests a resolution limit, like pixels in a digital image. In 2012, physicists at the University of Bonn proposed that cosmic rays could reveal a lattice structure in space, evidence of a simulated grid. In 1964, Daniel F. Galouye published Simulacron 3, a novel about simulated worlds. In 1999, The Matrix exploded into pop culture with Morpheus asking Neo, "What is real?" Other films like Tron, Dark City, Inception, and Westworld explore layers of reality and artificial consciousness. Even video games like The Sims, Minecraft, and No Man's Sky simulate entire worlds. If we can do this now, imagine what a civilization 1,000 years ahead could create. In 2016, Elon Musk said there's a 1 in billions chance we're in base reality. His logic? Video games evolved from Pong to photorealism in 40 years. Eventually, simulations will be indistinguishable from reality. Neil deGrasse Tyson gave the theory a 50-50 chance. David Chalmers, a philosopher of consciousness, said simulated beings could still be conscious, if the simulation is complex enough. Not everyone agrees. Physicist Sabine Hossenfelder argues that simulation theory is unfalsifiable. It can't be tested, so it's not science. Others say it's just philosophical skepticism repackaged in tech jargon. Still, the theory persists, because it explains so much. Millions remember Nelson Mandela dying in prison in the 1980s, though he lived until 2013. Others recall the Monopoly Man having a monocle, or, as everyone thinks it goes in Star Wars, Luke, I am your father. Could these be glitches in the simulation? Memory rewrites? Or signs of parallel simulations colliding? In 2017, scientists at the University of Washington proposed an experiment to detect simulation artifacts in cosmic rays. If successful, it would suggest the universe has a grid-like structure, like pixels. But here's the weird part. Gnostic texts from 2,000 years ago already claimed our world was a flawed copy. They described a hidden reality beyond this one. In other words, simulation theory might be a modern reboot of ancient spiritual beliefs. If we're in a simulation, what does that mean for free will? For morality? For death? Are we avatars? Are our choices real? Is there a player behind the screen? Some say it's liberating. Life is a game, so play it well. Others find it terrifying. What if we're deleted? From Plato's cave to quantum physics, from Bostrom's equations to Musk's sound bites, simulation theory connects ancient philosophy, modern science, and pop culture into one of the weirdest worlds of all. Maybe déjà vu really is a glitch in the code. Or maybe it's just our minds struggling to process the strangest truth of all, that reality itself might be fake. Thanks for watching Weirdest World. If this episode made you question reality even a little, hit that like button, subscribe, and share it with someone who's ready to wake up. Until next time, stay curious and stay weird.